cave was circular in shape, and all around its edge, near to the ground, appeared groups of dull yellow lights, 2 of them being always side by side. These were motionless at first, but soon began to flicker more brightly and to sway slowly from side to side, and then up and down.
"What sort of place is this?"
asked the boy, trying to see more clearly through the gloom.
"I cannot imagine, I'm sure,"
answered the wizard, also peering about.
"Ooh,"
snarled Eureka, arching her back until her hair stood straight on end.
"It's a den of alligators, or crocodiles, or some other dreadful creatures. Don't you see their terrible eyes?"
"Eureka sees better in the dark than we can,"
whispered Dorothy.
"Tell us, dear, what do the creatures look like?"
she asked, addressing her pet.
"I simply can't describe 'em,"
answered the kitten, shuddering.
"Their eyes are like pie plates, and their mouths like coal scuttles, but their bodies don't seem very big."
"Where are they?"
inquired the girl.
"They are in little pockets all around the edge of this cavern. Oh, Dorothy, you can't imagine what horrid things they are. They're uglier than the gargoyles."
"Tut, tut. Be careful how you criticize your neighbors,"
spoke a rasping voice nearby.
"As a matter of fact, you are rather ugly-looking creatures yourselves, and I'm sure Mother has often told us we were the loveliest and prettiest things in all the world."
Hearing these words, our friends turned in the direction of the sound, and the wizard held his lanterns so that their light would flood one of the little pockets in the rock.
"Why, it's a dragon!"
he exclaimed.
"No,"
answered the owner of the big yellow eyes, which were blinking at them so steadily.
"you are wrong about that. We hope to grow to be dragons someday, but just now we're only dragonettes."
"What's that?"
asked Dorothy, gazing fearfully at the great scaly head, the yawning mouth, and the big eyes.
"Young dragons, of course, but we are not allowed to call ourselves real dragons until we get our full growth,"
was the reply.
"The big dragons are very proud and don't think children amount to much. But Mother says that someday we will all be very powerful and important."
"Where is your mother?"
asked the wizard, anxiously looking around.
"She has gone up to the top of the earth to hunt for our dinner. If she has good luck, she will bring us an elephant or a brace of rhinoceri or perhaps a few dozen people to stay our hunger."
"Oh, are you hungry?"
inquired Dorothy, drawing back.
"Very,"
said the dragonette, snapping its jaws.
And do you eat people?"
"To be sure, when we can get them. But they've been very scarce for a few years, and we usually have to be content with elephants or buffaloes,"
answered the creature in a regretful tone.
"How old are you?"
inquired Zeb, who stared at the yellow eyes as if fascinated.
"Quite young, I grieve to say, and all of my brothers and sisters that you see here are practically my own age. If I remember rightly, we were 66 years old the day before yesterday."
"But that isn't young,"
cried Dorothy in amazement.
"No,"
drawled the dragonette.
"it seems to me very babyish."
"How old is your mother?"
asked the girl.
"Mother's about 2,000 years old, but she carelessly lost track of her age a few centuries ago and skipped several hundreds. She's a little fussy, you know, and afraid of growing old, being a widow and still in her prime."
"I should think she would be,"
agreed Dorothy. Then, after a moment's thought, she asked,
"Are we friends or enemies? I mean, will you be good to us, or do you intend to eat us?"